Alright, hi. It is me. You have asked your local speedrunner to tell you SMP folk about bastions and where the chests are and where the gold is, and I'm going to tell you. So, this is a bridge bastion. You can tell because it's got a bridge. It's got a very large bridge. This bridge is so massive. Kind of looks like a pig. Oh wait, that's probably intentional. Anyway, so this is where all the gold is. There are 16 pieces of gold right here. If you're looking for more gold, you sick, greedy... I was gonna say a swear word. Anyway, there's usually more gold here. I don't know why there isn't. There's an option for 4 pieces of gold to spawn where those 4 pieces of cracked blackstone are. Then on this side, there's no gold on this side. I don't know why I flew to this side next. There are chests on this side though. This is a triple. There are 3 chests. Shocking. I know. 1, 2, 3. That is a lot of gold blocks. It's a beautiful run. There's also something called the lodestone chest up here, which you will never see a runner get unless they're an AA runner. Um, AA is all advancements, if no one knew that. Then there's this side. This side is a single, and as you can see, as compared to the triple, like look how tall that guy is and look how short this guy is, the single is much, much smaller. So you can just get your chest and leave. Yippee! So really that's all you need to know about a bridge bastion. Now if you want to know a route for it, or if you want to know like speedrunning stuff specific to bridge bastion, you can let me know, but I figured you guys wouldn't need me to show you a route on a bridge because it'll just it's you don't need to you don't need to see that. All right. All right. Stables. Stables is low-key kind of complicated. Basically, well there are also 3 different kinds of two there are 3 different kinds of ramparts on stables, and there are 3 different ramparts on stables. So here, this is a triple. It might be reminiscent of bridge, except the chests should be 2 apart instead of 3. Um, you can recognize also that there's not a hole like there is on bridge, so you can get these chests. Now down here we have a single. Um, 1 chest here. Same thing over here. 1 chest. I meant to make it so that there was a double, but the double looks the exact same as a single on bridge. I'll show you that one in a second anyway. Now, if you're looking for stuff regarding more chests or even gold, let's focus on gold right now. You will find gold in 2 places. One is in this upper rampart part. So you drop down from here. Let me go into creative. You go into here, and right here you can block yourself in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 4 gold blocks. Now if you're looking for more gold blocks, again, you sick, greedy bastard, you go in here. Now, I'm gonna assume that neither of you, there's more than 2 of you. If that, I'm gonna assume that you guys didn't look for the gaps. So let me explain what those are. This is a good gap. There's 1 block. This is how you know that there's a bunch of gold on this side. This is a bad gap. There's 2 blocks, and that's how you know that there's a chest down here. So let's go through these. Let's pretend that you didn't check those and you didn't know. You break these blocks. If it's open, it's a good gap. If it's closed, it's a bad gap. But it's open, and we know it's a good gap. So we're gonna go down here. If you want to stop pigs from all the way over here from getting mad at you, you can put 3 blocks here. There will be more pigs up here. If you really want to trap them, you put them in here and block this, is what you do. So you break this block and you put a thing here, and they should fall in here. You might want to throw a little bit of gold in there to make sure that they're distracted when you start breaking this stuff, but otherwise you should be fine. Can I? There we go. Okay, sorry, I just changed my hotkeys. Going in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see? Idiot pigs. Idiot pigs. Going over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Why did I say? No, because that's not a gold block. You get 6 from down here. If someone makes a 6, 7 joke at me, I just hope you know that I will find you, and I will not be very happy with you. There's 1 up here, and then you go a little bit up. You can just there's another one here. So that's your gold. Now let's get out of here and let's go to the other side. So let's say that you tested this side and it was closed off, alright? So we know this is a bad gap. We're gonna run all the way down these stairs. You go in here. Now, this is also a bad gap. This is a bad gap. So we're gonna go down here. Chest. Ooh, string. Iron. Helpful. So, ta-da! That's staples. In terms of other chests, if you go, wait, hold on. If you go over here, right, and you go down these stairs, if you actually take a right here, you will reach another chest. Sometimes there's like chests over in like this area or something. I don't know. Usually chests on stables don't really have that much interesting stuff. They just have like food, I guess. So there's that. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you this. So this is a double, I guess. It's like a it's also called a lantern chest because of like route stuff. You don't need to just think of it as a double. Just think that there's two. So there's one chest here. It looks like the single on a bridge. And then you go down and there's another one here with a lantern above it. That's why it's called a lantern chest. Ta-da! So that's staples. You can recognize it by its 3 ramparts and this blocky area. Alright, let's move on. I'm going to show you housing next. Okay, this is housing. It looks kind of similar to stables, but you'll get better at differentiating them. So, like stables, it does have this blocky part, but this blocky part is much less organized. It's very scattered around this centered area that has the soul sand and what we call the manhunt chest. That's because of a route that's run on it. Just, if you're getting this one, be careful. Pigs can see you from all around. Now, there are ways to identify where these chests are. Speedrunners call them mungie chests. I know what they are. I'm not going to teach you all of them because they're a pain in the butt. I'm going to be so real. Just know that if there's a lantern, you can go find the chest. If there's a lantern, there's probably a chest nearby. Not all the time, but most of the time. Wow, there's actually not a lot in here. Fascinating. You can find gold blocks in the exterior, but most of them will be up in here. So let's talk about these ramparts. Okay. 2 ramparts. This one can also be a single, a real single, not a single with another chest in there. So a really cool way that you can loot housing carefully is, oh my god, can I place blocks? Why can't I place blocks? Hold on. What the hell was that? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. We're gonna, can I, okay. Hello? Okay, you can drop down and place blocks. I did not do that very well. But yeah, basically this is very easy, and then you can reach this chest. And usually there will be gold armor in here, so you can pick some up if you don't have any yet. I swear to god, I can quick loot. There we go. Ta-da. Anyway, so, once you're done with this, let's talk about where the rest of the gold is. So, you'll go, after looting these chests, you'll go down these stairs. You will go down, I'm gonna go into creative. You'll go down these stairs. If you're routing it, you would break these blocks and put one there, but whatever, we don't care about that. Now, if you're getting these gold blocks, I highly recommend blocking the path behind you because otherwise you will get dropped on. So there's 1 gold block here and then 2 there. Okay? You can block elevator them by filling in the area again. And if you're routing it, you can break that. And then you get more pigs. Now, drop down here. The area behind here connects to down here. So when you block this off, all the pigs will come here. You can throw gold to distract them. You can put lava on them to distract them. It'll just take a while. If you're really going for gold blocks, you shouldn't waste your gold. So, I don't know. Usually when you're doing a route, you come here. You dig down 3. There's 1 here, 2 there, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. And then usually you'll put your pigs in this hole and trade with them. But again, you probably don't need to know that. I don't know where brutes spawn in this bastion. I don't know how to kill them, man. Just like do your best. There's a chest here that you can get. Um, it's good to keep in mind that this area is usually filled in with like a lot of lava, like a lot of lava, like so much lava. It's really annoying. I don't know how to do wet manhunt, which is the route when you break this chest and then you run, like bridge across lava, and then you go here and then do stuff in there. And so I personally find housing to be a little bit annoying. But yeah, basics to remember. If there's a lantern, there's probably a chest nearby. There's always one in the middle. Your two kinds of ramparts are very similar to the ones on bridge. Your gold is going to be stored in here. There's also a chest there. I actually don't know if there's gold on this side. There's not. Good to know. There's not gold over here. Yay. I did not know that. Wait, is there? No, there's not. I was correct. There's not gold. I was really concerned for a second. No, the gold generates in this one like I thought. Alright. So that's cool. That's housing. Let's talk about treasure. Treasure's probably the one that gives you the most issues. It gives me the most issues. I don't like it very much. Okay, let's talk chests. There is something called the pearl chest right here. Oh, okay. I'm doing fantastic. You can break through the wall. Ta-da. Obviously, you can recognize treasure with, like, its giant lava lakes. I would be really concerned if you guys couldn't recognize treasure very easily. Or maybe this is, like, sample bias. I don't know. But it's large lava lakes. That's unique to treasure. I hope that's become more obvious. Now, looking down here, this is bottom treasure. The big blocky thing, that's bottom treasure. You can break spawner. You should break spawner. It'll make your job so much easier because then you don't have to deal with the freaking magma cubes coming to kill you. There are going to be two chests down here. Usually there will be like diamond armor, diamond tools, gold blocks. You can also break all of these. La 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 la. Okay, let me teach you something really cool. Let's say you're trying to get those gold blocks, but you're really scared about brute or something, and you're not on a server. This is for a single player world only. This won't work on a server, I don't think. Okay. Where are my pearls? Okay. So, you're gonna hit F3 and G at the same time. You see how that chunk border over here stops before the stairs? Alright, you're gonna throw a pearl at it and turn your render distance down to 2. Your pearl doesn't land in your render distance, it's just hanging there in limbo. You are now free to go down here and play around in bottom treasure very safely. So we're down here, we're breaking our gold, la la la. Okay, we get swarmed by brutes. You pause, and now you're here. You don't have to turn it up that high. I never have my render distance that high. I have it at like 16 tops. But your pearl will land and teleport you out of Bastion Hell. Isn't that awesome? So cool. Okay, now talking about gold. Gold block here, gold block here. Oh my gosh. You're going up these stairs. 2 chests on this side. You can break through this wall. Technically 2 chests on this side too. Now for gold. 1, 2, 3. There can be gold here too. 1, 2. 1. Remember when, I don't know if you guys saw this, but remember when Hax was coaching Squiddo and went on a tangent about triangles? Yeah, 3, 2, 1. It's beautiful. That's treasure. Now, like, I don't know, if you want to learn routes for any of these bastions, feel free to just ask me. This is just intended to be a crash course. I probably missed some stuff. I don't know. I I can help you, but again, my knowledge is mostly 116 specific, as you guys have probably figured out by now. Oh good grief. Me out! Another thing you can do to distract pigs, if you haven't hit them being the key word, you can throw gold to distract them. So hang on. Is there gold armor down here? There's just not. Okay, hold on. See what they do there? Okay. They're really invested in this. Now, okay. Let's say, okay, you're breaking gold. They get mad at you. They are now distracted. If you do it right. If you do it right. You can throw gold at your feet and they'll get attracted to the gold. You can also throw gold armor and they'll get distracted. Now it's important to note that you did just aggro like every pig in this bastion, so that's why pearl hanging can sometimes be helpful. Yeah, that's bastions. Now again, that is if you haven't hit them, so hold on, let me end this out on a cautionary tale. That'll distract the other guys as much as they want, but this guy is always going to be trying to kill you. Alright? Until it de-aggroes on you. I feel like that's most of the important things about bastions. Again, if you want to know additional stuff, you can always reach out and I would give you like a more in-depth base, like speedrunning, whatever you wanted to know, like whatever I know that I can teach you, but yeah, there are more qualified teachers than me. And you can look up bastion routes and all that stuff if you want to see some speedrunners in action. But yeah, that's your basic stuff about bastions that I think would be relevant to playing on a server. Um, Hopefully that helps with how to recognize them. You're welcome to like DM me screenshots of bastions and be like, Andy, what is this? And I will help you out. But yeah, that's all. Alright, thanks for watching my silly stupid bastion tutorial. I hope it helped you. Good night.